So we are standing in the old shul and the place of the Sanhedrin in Beit She'arim. That would be, like we explained, Yavne, Usha, Shefaram, and Beit She'arim. But I'm first going to say where we left off. In the year 116, we had said the Jews came back to Usha, and the Takonis Usha were done by the Shmuel. The Sanhedrin convened after so many years. Now, in the interim, in the year 132, we had what's called the Bar Kokhba revolt, or Chazal called the Pulmes HaAchroin, the last rebellion, which was an utter failure with the fall of Beitar. And in the interim, again, the Sanhedrin hadn't convened, and a lot of the Chachamim were killed. And after Hadrian had taken over the and crushed the rebellion, he had made Judea Judenain. He didn't let the Jews live next to Yerushalayim. Even changed the name of Jerusalem to Aliyah Capitolana. And the Jews had moved here to the Galilee, because in the Galilee the Jews hadn't rebelled, or a lot of the cities hadn't rebelled, so they stayed intact. But they moved from Usha to a bigger city called Shefaram, which was also on the way, which we passed. And we had the story of Rabbi Yehuda ben Bova, because since there were so many years in between, a lot of the Chacham didn't get smicha. In the years of the 8.5 years of the rebellion of the Bar Kokhba revolt, the Sanhedrin hadn't convened, and a lot of the Talmidim were killed. So we had Rabbi Yehuda, the son of Bava. He gathered all the five big Talmidim between Usha and Shefaram, and there he was masmach them. He gave them smicha. So the Sanhedrin had convened for a little while right after the Bar Kokhba revolt in Shefaram, and then they had moved here to Beit She'arim. This was the city of Rabbi Yehuda Hanasi. Rabbi Yehuda, he's the one that will write later on the Mishnah. So the Mishnah actually started being recorded over here. Eventually he had moved from Beit She'arim to Tzippori, because Rabbi Yehuda Hanasi wasn't well, and he needed better ears. So he went to Tzippori, which is much higher in elevation, not far from here, where the ear is much cleaner and thinner. But eventually he would be brought down here to be buried, as we'll see soon as we walk down.